Okay. Hello everyone, my dear student. In previous classes we have already discussed mirror, laws of reflection, properties of light, plane mirror, properties of plane mirror, and real image, virtual image, and etc. Everything we have already discussed. Now we will discuss spherical mirror. Now we will discuss spherical mirror. Now let's suppose this is a sphere. This is a sphere. Like this, another sphere, draw another sphere. This is a sphere also. Okay. Okay. This is another sphere. This is another sphere. Now, in spherical mirror, we have two types of mirror. One is concave mirror, another is convex mirror. First, draw. First, jana the concave mirror kota, convex mirror kota. Then we will proceed. Car kama kon properties kon everything. Now, this is center, respectively. This is center of two mirror. This is center of two mirror. This is center of mirror. Now, if we will cut this portion, if we will cut this portion. If we will cut this portion, now look, this is a spherical surface, this is a part of a sphere, both it is a part of sphere. Now draw, this is your reflecting surface, this is your shaded region, and this is your reflecting surface, and like this one also. Now draw a line. Let's suppose this is a diameter of that sphere. Let's suppose this is a diameter of that sphere. Respectively this one also. ये कौन है स्फीयर और डायमीटर. स्फीयर और डायमीटर जो स्फीयर रू हम एटा ऑब्टेन करते हैं. फॉर एग्जांपल दिस इज ए कंप्लीट स्फीयर, दिस इज ए कंप्लीट स्फीयर, एंड दिस इज आल्सो ए कंप्लीट स्फीयर. दिस इज ए कंप्लीट स्फीयर. ठीक अछि. नाउ सेंटर ऑफ कर्वेचर ऑफ दैट स्फीयर, एटा আছে स्फीयर सेंटर ऑफ कर्वेचर ना, एटा सेंटर ना. This is known as C. This is also known as C. Center of curvature of that. It is concave mirror. This is a concave mirror. Concave mirror. And this is a convex mirror. This is your convex mirror. ठीक अछि. तो आर ए सेंटर ऑफ कर्वेचर 8 पॉइंट आउस कोन पोल. 8 पॉइंट होस कोन पोल. सबरो डेफिनेशन कहि व्यवस्था बने. ए जो एक्सिस पास कर छै एटा कोन का जो प्रिंसिपल एक्सिस, कोन का जो प्रिंसिपल एक्सिस, एटा प्रिंसिपल एक्सिस. And this is C stands for center of curvature. Center of curvature. Curvature. P stands for pole. Now this is half a center of curvature. Center of curvature of pole. ए आमजरे पॉइंट होछ फोकस. आगु पढिया फोकस करो. फोकस को आगु पढिया. ए पॉइंट होछ कोन फोकस. F stands for focus. Focus. Now this is your linear aperture. The diameter of the reflecting surface. This is your linear aperture. Aperture. This is your linear aperture. Linear aperture. Diagram समस्त मन रखते हो, very important. And this is curved surface is called as हमारा linear कलर spherical aperture. Another term is this curved surface called as spherical aperture. Spherical aperture. Now distance from pole to focus to pole euthetic distance को कौन कहबा focal length represented as f आ euthetic distance कौन कहबा radius of curvature pole to center of curvature represented as r. Likewise euthetic distance कौन कहबा focal length f आ total pole to distance केते center of curvature पर्यंत कौन कहबा radius of curvature. F represent focal length f. Then radius of curvature r. Clear? Now always one thing mind it जानिबा जिनिस कोन your focal length always radius of curvature ro half are proof हम आगे को पढ़िबो और you can say that r equal to focal length ro twice किछि कोइ परियो. Definition focal length रो definition कोन f रो definition कोन हम स्टार्ट करियो. The distance from pole to focus. What is radius of curvature? Distance from pole to center of curvature. What is pole? Pole geometrically center of spherical mirror. Say mirror of geometrical center. Then what is linear aperture? Linear aperture ये जो लाइन टा देखुछ ये मिरर रो पूरा गोटे साइड रे जो लेंथ टा ये मिरर लेंथ रे उठू कोन हबो linear aperture definition कोन बनियो the diameter of mirror diameter कोन सर रेडियस ऑफ कर्वेचर फोकल लेंथ कोन केमति का हम जानिबो पढिबो ये स्फीयर रो रेडियस जा हबो ये मिरर रो रेडियस भी से हबो because it is a part of that sphere. A mirror, this spherical reflecting surface is a part of that sphere. Whole sphere got a part. एति बुझा पड़ेला कि spherical aperture. तो एति जिंस आई होप माइंडर थिबो फोकल लेंथ रेडियस ऑफ कर्वेचर ठीक अछि. हां प्रिंसिपल एक्सिस. दिस इज प्रिंसिपल एक्सिस. व्हाट इज प्रिंसिपल एक्सिस? The axis or line passes through का भीतर pole और center of curvature passes through pole geometrical center that is your geometrical center and center C center of curvature that axis or line is called as principal axis. Definition point everything I mentioned here, everything. Then next come to the gote definition kai chhediga focus. Very important. Very important definition of focus. With this we will complete today's class. Focus or definition कौन? This is very important. Come to the focus or definition of focus. Hold on. अच्छा ସେଇଠି space ଅଛି. Focus. What is focus? Focus कौन? Focus कौन? When first कौन बुझौछि जत्ते बेले गोटे beam of light coming from infinite जेते infinite रो आसे when a beam of light coming from infinite or parallel to principal axis after reflection जदि reflection परे से मान जोठी मीट करिवे सेही पॉइंट को कहजो फोकस जोठी मीट करे से पॉइंट को कहजो फोकस करिवे फॉर एग्जांपल parallel light parallel रे आसिला एई प्रिंसिपल एक्सिस को पैरेलल है कैसे है प्रिंसिपल एक्सिस को पैरेलल सो एटा नो एटा है कैसे है कैसे पैरेलल है कैसे आफ्टर रिफ्लेक्शन से जो पॉइंट मीट करिवे आफ्टर रिफ्लेक्शन ए पॉइंट कौन वाला फोकस आउट एट गले तो छुटी आगिरी तो जान परिबे ठीक विजिबल होतो सेठी विजिबल होची हां एठी हां सेठी विजिबल होची एठी बने एठी बने लेट्स सपोज दिस इज अ कॉन्केव मिरर हैला पैरेलल हे आसिला आफ्टर रिफ्लेक्शन सर गोटे पॉइंट मीट कले ए पॉइंट ना कोन हला फोकस कन्वेक्स मिरर रे कोन हबो दिस इज योर प्रिंसिपल एक्सिस पैरेलल आसिले आफ्टर रिफ्लेक्शन सर डाइवर्ज हे जिवे हमें सब पढ़ी है व्यस्त तो एमान को जदि मु बैकवर्ड फॉर्मेशन करबी हमु लागियो ये पछरे मीट करतले अपियर्स टू तो आर 8 जाड हला फोकस मिरर रो पछ पट फोकस फॉर्मेशन हो तो डेफिनेशन कोन बोलला एटी एक्चुअली मीट करे एटी अपियर्स टू मीट तो डेफिनेशन कोन बनिबो व्हेन बीम ऑफ लाइट coming comes from infinite or parallel to principal axis after reflection they actually meet it mention very very important or appears to meet at one point that point is called as focus that point is called as focus if that point is called as focus if I repeat definition I will repeat करछि definition I repeat when a beam of light comes from infinite or parallel to principal axis after reflection they actually meet or appears to meet is called that point is called as focus. Now another thing, concave mirror is called as converging mirror. Concave mirror is called as converging. Convex mirror is called as diverging. Another right now एडी कन्वर्ज करछ ना गोटे पॉइंट ये डाइवर्ज करछ ना खेले दोछि ये खेले दोछि ना तो this is a converging mirror, this is a diverging mirror. This is introduction about spherical mirror. हैला नेक्स्ट क्लास में समस्त पचारि फोकस डेफिनेशन मन रखियो वेरी वेरी इंपोर्टेंट कहि देली लेखिछि कहली से जहाँ कहूँ ताको नोट डाउन भी कर पिरो तुम ठीक है. दिस इज ऑल अबाउट स्फेरिकल मिरर.